Hello everyone, welcome to Cypher Page, and today we are going to solve Leetcode number 3499, that is maximize active section with trade 1. Okay, in this question we have given a binary string which have 0 and 1, and 0 represents active section and inactive section, and 1 represents active section. Okay, so you can perform at most one trade to maximize the number of active session in S. So in a trade you can convert a continuous block of ones that is surrounded by zeros to all zeros. Afterwards, convert a continuous block of zeros that is surrounded by 1 to continuous block of to all ones. Okay, so what we have to return? We have to return the maximum numbers of these active sections. Okay, this is what we have to return. Okay, so we can treat it like this: augmented. Let's say this is a string. We can assume that there is one each side, and these will not contribute in the actual answer. So what we have to do in easy words, let me tell you. We are given a string, binary string. Let's say this is our string. This is our string. What we have to do is we have to convert this string in such a manner that we can have maximum number of ones. What we need maximum number of ones. Okay. How we will get this maximum number of ones and where we can contribute change this string is what we can change all these zeros. We can change all these zeros that are actually that have actually a one or a number of ones in between. So it's in simple terms what we can say. Let me erase it. We can convert all the zeros to 1, all the inactive zeros, these are inactive zeros, to 1 only if we can have 1 or a set of number of ones that is like in between the set of zeros. So suppose I am taking this set of zeros. Here we can say this one is covered by its previous is all zeros and its next all zeros. Okay, so I can convert these three to like this. Like this will become 1, this will become 1, and in between there is 1, and the rest numbers will be like this. So this is our resultant string, and number of active session in this are 5 because there are 5 ones. Instead of modifying it this string like this, I can change all these around this one. If I change around this one, what string I will build? I will build 0 1 0 will be as it is, 0 1 will be as it is, and I can change all these zeros to ones. That means 1 and the actual one, and these three zeros will become 1 1 1, and then the last one. So this time I will have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 active sessions. So we have to return the maximum number of sessions. Okay, so how we will do this question? We can do this question in a simple way, just by analyzing select what we need to check. We have to maximize our gain. So how we will do it? We can check a set of ones it can be a single one or a set of ones. Okay, a set of ones which have max sum of previous and next zeros. Okay, what I mean to say, here you can see this particular one have its previous is 0, single 0, and after that there are 3 zeros, so total number of zeros are 4. So this, in this string, the maximum number of gain is 4, and the answer, how we will return the answer will be equals to this max sum of ones plus already existing ones, that the count of 1. So this we will return as our answer. I hope you got some of the gist. Now how we will do this? Okay, let's discuss this example. Okay, let's take this string. In this string we have 1, 3 zeros, 1, 2 zeros. We can assume that there are 1 each side. Okay, we can assume, but these are not included in our final answer. Okay, so now let's take this one. This one have is not surrounded by zeros, so we'll not do any calculation. Here this one have 3 zeros here and 2 zeros here, and so the max gain will be 3 plus 2 equals to 5, and the count of ones in this string is already 2. That is, this is our first one, and this is our second one. So count 1 is equals to 2. So now the answer will be 5 plus 2, that is equals to 7. So how we will write this algorithm? We will first count the previous zeros and the next zeros. Okay, and we will return it like this manner. Okay, and we have to update every time the max gain. Okay, let's see how we'll implement this question. So this is our firstly I will just create this n integer which is equals to the size of string, and now I'm just initializing I equals to 0 so that I can iterate over the string. And okay, I will also have a max gain equals to 0, and the previous zeros let it be int min, and for the current zeros let it be 0. Now I will iterate over the string till the time it is less than n, that is like this. And what I will write next, I will just write while n is less than n. Okay, I need to have a start variable so that I can start counting the zeros, and till the time this is less than n and s of I is equals to s of start. That means we have same kind of elements, either 0 or 1. We will iterate forward, and suppose if our s of I, s of start is 0, that means if we are iterating a continuous string that have all zeros, then what we will do, we will try to get the number of zeros. So what I will write, current minus start, this will give the number of zeros that are in that particular range. Okay, and what I will do, I will write max gain will be equals to max of max gain comma the previous elements plus the current zeros, and I will update previous equals to current. And now there is a edge case. You can understand that if the set of zeros are for the first time, then the previous is initialized with minimum. So that means the zeros are not started yet. That means the sum will become, that means the one is only having left zeros to the right. That's why for that case we have initialized previous with int mean. If one is having zeros both the sides, then the last time previous elements and the current element will be the sum of zeros. Okay, now what we will do, we will just count the ones. So count 1 equals to the count of elements in ones in this string. So I'll write s dot begin, s dot end, and what I'm counting 1. Now I will return max gain plus count 1. Okay, so I think I have written code right. So let's submit this question. Here you can see the code is submitted and now submitted. So you can see my code has been submitted successfully. Thank you.